Kala movie or superstar Rajinikanth, there is one famous dialogue. One fellow will come and say, "Sir, I am a hero." And Rajini will ask his friend, "Hey Kumar, yaar avan?" Question number 3. Dear friends, all brothers and sisters who have come here to this very beautiful Thiruvananthapuram, and all of you are very important people. And Kerala state per se is a state where the political awareness is so high. Everybody is aware politically. It's a state where politics, the discussion happens everywhere, from a tea shop to a dining room to a village. Everywhere people actively talk politics. But unfortunately, the narrative is not this, sir. The narrative even today, if you look at the daily newspaper, even today is Vijayan ji and Rahul Gandhi ji fighting. North-South problem, tax devolution issue. And Vijayan ji said, when our alliance will come back to power, we will give all money to Kerala. Or if you come to Tamil Nadu, they will say, we will give all money to Tamil Nadu. So that is why I was telling our friend also, who is our very able social media coordinator, Jai Shankar ji, let us do paper cutting of all South Indian states, put the paper cutting in one poster and circulate to Kerala, circulate to Tamil Nadu, circulate to Karnataka, because Kerala people should know the comedy that is happening in the other states in the name of India Alliance. Tamil Nadu people should know the comedy that is happening in Kerala in the name of India Alliance. Because when Rahul Gandhi ji comes to Coimbatore, if you see that image, he was there to campaign against us about a week back, 10 days back. He was sitting in the middle of the chair. Next to him is our Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. One seat after him is Tamil Nadu's Communist Party chief. Just one seat after. 60 kilometers he travels into Palakkad. Immediately communists are his enemies. That is why in English we have a beautiful word called frenemies. Friend enemies. It's called frenemies. In Kerala, this India Alliance, if you look, it has gone one step further. Now Rahul Gandhi ji is questioning, when two chief ministers are in jail, why this chief minister is not in jail? Now Rahul Gandhi ji is going one step further. When two chief ministers are in jail, why this guy is not in jail? Then this chief minister is asking Rahul Gandhi, national case, why you are not in jail? See, that is the narrative now. Last 3 days in Kerala, all newspapers are like, who is going to jail? Now these guys have to decide who will be in bail, who will be in jail in the next 3 years. See, is this a narrative that Kerala politics wants in 2024? April 26 elections are very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. And not only that, sir. Now we have to appreciate and understand the essential of politics, the base of politics is accountability. A citizen should go ask a panchayat leader why it is not done. A citizen should go ask an MLA why it is not done. Ask an MP why it is not done. That's how the Indian political system is designed. Because it's a first post the paddle and somebody is accountable to you. In states like Kerala and Tamil Nadu, last time you gave 19 seats to Congress. Correct? 1 seat to Communist. And every time you ask a Congress MP, why it is not happening? What can I do, sir? Modi ji is in power. I am in different party. So after 5 years we will see. And bravely after 5 years they are coming and setting the same narrative. Now you know for a fact it is Modi ji who is going to come back to power. All of us know for a fact. Nobody in this room has got a doubt whether Modi ji is going to come. The question is whether it is 400 or 410 or 430. That is a doubt we all have. Now here the same Congress fellows have come. Now if you look at the India Alliance argument, sir, nowhere the India Alliance is saying they are winning. India Alliance is saying Modi ji will not win 400. Nowhere the India Alliance is saying, oh, we are winning. If we win 50 points, we will do we will do everything. They are saying Modi ji should not win 400. So tomorrow if Modi ji is winning even 398, they will say, Appa, because of our alliance we have reduced 2 seats. We have done so much hard work over the last 1 year. We have reduced 2 seats. And 100% they will have a success party also, so take my word. They'll 100% have a success party in Delhi to say, 2 seats we have reduced. There also there will be a fight. I am responsible for 2-seat reduction. Other fellow will say I am responsible. This is not an alliance at all. Any alliance that is not on principle, any alliance is there only on anti-Modi plank, will not work, sir. It will take the country so back. I'll give you a simple example, sir. 2004, UPA, one, came to power. Elections got over. Nobody knew who is the Prime Minister. 10 days it took. They said, and he is the Prime Minister. I used to say this in our Pracharam. In Kala movie, our superstar Rajinikanth, there is one famous dialogue. One fellow will come and say, sir, I am a hero. And Rajini will ask his friend, hey Kumar, yaar hai? There is this very famous dialogue. Likewise, suddenly after 10 days, they said, he is the Prime Minister. All of us asked, Kumar, yaar hai? Then, frankly speaking, 90% of us did not know who the hell is Manmohan Singh. We said, who is this guy? Then they took explanation for one day. No, former Reserve Bank governor. He contested in Delhi, lost once. He's such a nice person. Please believe us, he's a good man. And he's your Prime Minister. Sir, if you look at demographic blunders over the last 50 years in the whole world, I believe this should be number one. First time a Prime Minister was imposed on a country that thrives on democracy. This is a country, it's noisy democracy. Tea shop fight, bus stand fight, everywhere we fight because it's democracy. This country, somebody said, he is the Prime Minister whom you never elected, who never went to Lok Sabha, who is a Rajya Sabha 2 times, and who was far away from politics, not even a political functionary, who's an office bearer, Congress Party All India Secretary, Congress Party General Secretary. Nobody knew. They said he is the Prime Minister. 10 years we put up with it. What is the price we paid for it? Our Raja, our 2G Raja, he writes a letter. Very interesting letter. He writes a letter. Now first the Prime Minister writes a letter to Raja. He says, Dear Telecom Minister, your first come, first serve policy, FCFS, is fundamentally flawed. Please review it. Then Raja writes a letter to Prime Minister. Dear Prime Minister, Vanakkam, I think this policy is right because my leader also believes this policy is right. And I am going to stick with first come, first serve. This is the bare essence of 2G scam. Where Raja decided, he put a cut-off date. He said, look, day after tomorrow is a cut-off date. Whoever has given the application before the cut-off date, first come, first serve, I am going to qualify them. I am going to give them license. Do you know how many pages somebody has to fill, sir? 727 pages you got to fill. Company, financial statement, which you took. And the essence of 2G scam, people got the document 1 week before, people filled it. When Raja said, tomorrow morning it is starting, the application 7 o'clock it is open. All the companies which is in the 2G scam list, they arrived there with a filled up list. They said, come on, please take it. First come, first serve, give me my license. Why it happened? Because a strong Prime Minister was not there who couldn't say, this is stupidity of the highest order. Please take this logic back. So nobody is saying Manmohan Singh is corrupt. This country right now is not searching for somebody who can claim, I am like a Buddha, I will sit there and watch what is happening. I will not. This country wants a functioning Prime Minister. Even 10 years from now, when Pakistan and China decides to do a two-pronged attack on India at the same time, this country should be resilient enough to face it. So that is the challenge before us. Do we have a Prime Minister of that caliber? I am just giving you one example of first come, first serve. How a Prime Minister who is not accountable to the public. Because the Prime Minister is not elected. The Prime Minister doesn't have a constituency of his own. The Prime Minister doesn't go on campaign for every state election. In this country, 6 elections a Prime Minister has to face every year. 6 election people will judge a Prime Minister. 6 election people will ask a Prime Minister, what have you done? So this Prime Minister has to take so much risk. Demonetization, before UP, still you go on face. GST, go on face. You make this decision, go on face. The essential nature of Indian democracy, a Prime Minister has to be a risk taker. And the Prime Minister has to face the public. And convince the public and still make the public to vote. This is a country that doesn't need stagnated solutions. No, I am a Prime Minister. I will not make decisions because I have 6 elections every year. I will just keep quiet. If I make one decision, somebody will feel hurt. Kerala will feel hurt. Tamil Nadu will feel hurt. UP will feel hurt. I will not make any decision. Please vote. This country doesn't want Prime Ministers like that. So Modi ji has broken that mold to say, I am a performing Prime Minister, but every year I will face 6 elections. I will convince you to vote for us because my decision is right. In this context, friends, I am making a very humble appeal to all of you. Now you tell me, India Alliance will all leaders agree to a single leader who will be a prime minister? Question number 2. Even if all leaders agree to a single leader as prime minister, will that person be able to run the cabinet? Question number 3. Even if this person is able to run that cabinet, if he has to pull up some minister for some wrong thing, X is prime minister, Y is in Mamata Banerjee's party, Z is in Arvind Kejriwal's party, B is in some party, and if he has to fire, the essential thing of a cabinet is the prime minister should have the right to fire. Though in our country it's the president who accepts the prime minister's decision, because the cabinet cannot be under the control of a prime minister. If 3 answers are false, false and false for an India alliance, then what are we looking at, sir? We are looking at a country that will go to shambles if any of them will decide that I am going to be the country's prime minister. Rahul Gandhi ji, there is no concurrence here only. And many of his ideas, if we implement, it is much worse than 1991 USSR. USSR, when somebody said why USSR collapsed, one communist gave a beautiful answer. Sir, the essence of communism is very simple. You got to act as if you are working. The government has to act as if it's watching. This is the essence of communism. If both of you break it, communism will collapse. I'm telling this again, sir. When USSR collapsed, somebody asked a communist why it collapsed. They said, sir, people and party, government, two are there. People have to act as if they are working. The government has to act as if it's watching. When anyone breaks, USSR collapses. That is why you build up an inefficient state. One fine day it collapsed when the whole country was, world was opening up. Friends, we have to understand in this very, very important election, Kerala has to make a choice. And this choice has to be pro-development. And this choice has to move Kerala forward. And this choice has to be very simple. That Kerala's human capital is first reserved for Kerala state. When Kerala is prospering, India will prosper. Kerala cannot be a net exporter of human capital. This is a flawed and completely illogical model. Kerala cannot export its beautiful human talent, bountiful brain to all parts of the world to say, no, even if you go to moon, there is a Kerala person standing there. Though we feel proud that whichever part of the world we go, there is an Indian and a Malayali and a Keralite brother and sister who is there. Though we feel proud. But when we come to Kerala, brothers said, Jal Jeevan Yojana. Jal Jeevan Yojana. Just look at what they have done to the state, sir. If you look at the performance report of the whole country, Kerala stands the lowest. Here the Jal Jeevan completion is 51%. 51%. 51%. Bihar, where they speak so bad about Bihar, our brothers and sisters, Bihar is 96%. You are 70 lakh houses. Bihar is 1 crore 66 lakh houses. There they have done 96% completion. Here it is 51% completion. So what model are they talking? A state like Kerala, they are not able to complete a central government project. That to 100% grant from Silver Line. I'm hearing from a school student. And many a times you used to go and Google, what is the Silver Line? And some protest, some fellow. And Modi ji beautifully got to Vande Bharat, which is connecting the length and breadth of Kerala. Yesterday I was in Palakkad. Again, the difference between communist and Kerala is two things, sir. Communist and Congress party. A Congress party will copy and get caught. A communist fellow will copy and will not get caught. That is the beauty in Kerala, if you see. Here copying means central government scheme. In Palakkad, Vande Bharat train is coming. There the Congress MP felt, let me go to a printer shop, take 3 photos, print out. He came and nicely pasted in Vande Bharat train. He said as if he invented, he went and convinced Modi ji, no, we have to move to Vande Bharat. The same thing the great Shashi Tharoor ji has also done here. And Shashi Tharoor ji has gone one step further. And proudly the constituency report, if you read Shashi Tharoor ji, somebody should ask him in a forum like this, Shashi ji, it is all great. These are all the things that happened in Thiruvananthapuram. What did you bring? When Vande Bharat comes, he says, I did it. As if he sat in that forum, he invented everything. So there the Congress fellow put his poster. Poster, sir, have you seen? The whole country was laughing. In the 2 compartments, only his face was there. It was just going. Now I think it's time for Kerala, especially the beautiful, the bountifully abundant talent and the brainy Keralites to make a choice. We have to move, sir.